Alright, here's a question for you. If I gave you $10,000 to grow your Shopify store, where would you spend it? Facebook ads? SEO? Maybe spend it all on TikTok and pray something works? Well, here's the thing. Not all strategies are created equally, and in 2025, some of them are basically lighting your money on fire and watching it burn. Today, I'm going to be ranking e-commerce marketing strategies all the way from S tier down to F tier, where you're basically just wasting money. So stick around till the end of this video so you'll know exactly where to put your money for the best results. Here's how this works. I'm going to be judging each strategy on 3 things. Firstly, the return on investment. How much money you're going to make back. Next, scalability. Can you actually grow this thing? And lastly, future-proofing. Will it still work in the next 12 months? Quick disclaimer though, this is based on my experience working with Shopify brands and what actually moves the needle. Obviously, these strategies are going to vary in effectiveness based on your industry, what you're selling, and the price point of your product. So keep that in mind as you watch this video. Without further ado, let's dive straight in. Alright, starting us off, we got print media and traditional advertising, which I'll be putting in D tier. Don't get me wrong, if your target audience still reads newspapers and listens to the radio in 2025, this could still work for you, but for most Shopify stores, it simply doesn't make sense. The biggest issue with this advertisement method is it's very hard to track how effective it is. You put an ad in the newspaper, 3 months later, did that $5,000 ad really generate that many sales? You have no way to really figure that out. It's expensive, it's slow, and unless your grandma is your core demographic, you're probably better off spending that money anywhere else. The only exception might be extremely local businesses or luxury brands going for that premium print placement. But even then, you could probably get better results with targeted digital ads for a fraction of the cost. Moving up to C tier, we have referral marketing. Now this one's tricky because it can work if you have a strong customer base who loves you, but it can also do absolutely nothing for you. Obviously, in some industries like fitness and beauty supplements, it can be really effective to have your customers refer other customers. But plenty of stores will set this up and hear absolutely nothing from it, and no one refers anyone. The biggest issue with this is it's wildly unpredictable. It's like the weaker cousin of loyalty programs. It's cheap to try, and if it works, great, but don't expect it to be a core part of your growth strategy. Think of it as a nice bonus on top of your main marketing channels. Now we're getting into B tier, paid advertising on Meta and TikTok. Now you might be screaming at me saying, paid ads in B tier? Are you crazy? Here's the deal, paid ads are still powerful. They work fast and you can scale them up quickly when they're working. But the problem is they're getting more and more expensive each year. Your CPMs are going up and your ROAS is getting squeezed. This means if you don't have a high customer lifetime value, it can be really hard to remain profitable while scaling your paid ads. They can get you customers quickly and give you that immediate boost. But if you rely on them too heavily without building your other channels, that can be very risky. Plus, the moment you stop spending, your traffic completely disappears. Don't get me wrong, ads should still be a part of your strategy, especially for testing new products or audiences quickly. The key thing is you need to balance it with other channels that get you a better return on investment and that you actually own. Moving into A tier, we have content marketing, SEO, YouTube, blogs, the whole ecosystem. This is a slow burn strategy that makes you feel like you're not making progress for months, then suddenly you've got traffic pouring in. The beautiful thing about content is the compounding effect. You write a blog post today about best running shoes for beginners, optimize it properly, and that thing could be bringing you customers for the next 3 years. The ROI on content marketing, once it gets going, can be absolutely insane. We're talking essentially free traffic and higher conversion rates because the people visiting your site already trust you from the helpful content that you're posting. You're actually building brand authority that will even help your other marketing channels because more people will have heard of you and trust you. The downside, it takes forever. If you want sales next month, content marketing isn't going to be you. But if you're building for a long-term sustainable brand, you should definitely invest in content marketing. Also in A tier, we have UGC and Influencer Marketing. UGC is user-generated content, in case you don't know. The reason this ranks so high is authenticity. People trust other people way more than they trust brands. So when someone sees their favorite TikTok creator using and loving your products, they're much more likely to buy them for themselves. UGC is especially powerful because it's scalable. You can create systems to encourage your customers to create content, and suddenly you'll have dozens of people creating ads for you. The costs are usually reasonable, especially when comparing it to traditional advertising methods, and it does incredibly well on social platforms. The key is finding the right creators who align with your brand and audience. It's not just about follower count, it's about engagement and authenticity. A micro-influencer with 10k followers in your exact niche will outperform a mega-influencer every time. Alright, time for F tier, and this one's gonna hurt some feelings. The random viral TikTok hope strategy, also known as posting random content and praying the algorithm makes it go viral. Look, I get it. We've all seen the stories of people posting a random TikTok, getting 10 million views, and selling out their entire inventory. But the truth is, it's like throwing a dart blindfolded and trying to hit a bullseye. It's just not gonna happen. This is not a business model. It's hope disguised as a strategy. You can't scale hope, you can't predict it, you can't budget for it. If one of your pieces of content does go viral, great, but don't expect it to. If that's your main growth strategy, you're basically just gambling with your business. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, S tier, the absolute king, without a doubt, email and SMS marketing. I know, some of you are thinking email, that's your big reveal, but hear me out. Email marketing delivers the highest return on investment out of any channel. We're talking $40+ per dollar spent when it's done right. You can send fully automated, targeted emails to your subscribers to nurture new customers, recover abandoned carts, or even upsell your products to your existing customers. It's also incredibly scalable. Whether you have 100 subscribers or 100,000, the fundamentals still stay the same. And it's perfect for the entire customer's lifecycle. Welcome series for new subscribers, abandoned cart recovery, post-purchase follow-ups, win-back campaigns for inactive customers. Plus, adding SMS to the mix, SMS has a much higher open rate compared to email. Together, they're incredibly powerful for improving customer retention and lifetime value. It costs less than your daily coffee, and when you do it right, it can literally print money. This is a foundation every Shopify store should build first. Hopefully, you don't completely disagree with my rankings, but here's the key takeaway. Most successful businesses in 2025 don't put all their eggs in one basket. You need to balance short-term growth tactics like paid ads with long-term compounding strategies like content and email. Diversifying your marketing channels so you're not dependent on any one platform or strategy is the best way to build a sustainable, profitable e-commerce business in 2025. My name's Blake Yeboah. I run a Shopify agency called Futuremerce. If you need any help with your store, you can book a free discovery call using the link in the description. I hope you found this video helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more Shopify content just like this. Thank you for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.